Hello everyone. Let's continue the data visualization and let's learn how to draw a scatter plot. A scatter plot will look like this. Okay, so you can see the scattered data points. The scatter plots are used to observe the relationship between variables. And these scatter plot dots, whatever we are seeing here, they represent values for two different numeric variables. And the position of each dot on the horizontal and vertical axis indicates values for an individual data point. So similar to the line chart, what we have seen line graph. So here scatter plot is also a plot of y versus x with varying marker size and a color. Okay, so if you have not watched the earlier video, you can just watch that so that you will get information about this marker, the color of it, size of it, and various markers that you can use. And here is the syntax of the scatter plot. So the name of the method that we are using is scatter, where the x and y, whatever we are seeing. So similar to the line graph, these are also an array-like data points. Okay, so you can also make it as a floating point. It will accept both int and float. And here the S, whatever we are seeing. So this is the marker size. What should be the size of the marker? You can specify here. And C is the color. This is an optional. By default, it will take the marker colors that are available. And then marker. By default, it is taken as O. If you want to give something else, you should specify the marker there. And then C map. So this is a string or a color map. So by default, it will take Viridis. Okay, so whatever colors are there in this Viridis color map, that will be used by the C map if you are not specifying. And this parameter is ignored if you have given your C value. So here in place of C, if you are giving RGB of A, so then this will not be taken. So this will be ignored by default. Then norm. So this is a string. Okay. So this is also an optional parameter. So this will tell us the normalization method that is used to scale the scalar data in the range of 0 to 1. Whenever you are mapping with the help of CMAP. By default, a linear scaling is applied. Okay. So where the lowest value is 0 and the highest is 1. So if you are using this norm. Okay, sometimes we will be normalizing the data, right? In the pre-processing, whenever you are normalizing. So there you will be using this. Otherwise, you can just ignore this. Then coming to Vmin and Vmax, these are also optional ones. So by default, the color map covers these values. Then alpha. So this value ranges between 0 to 1, and this will specify the transparency of your marker face color. So what should be the depth of the marker? Then the line width. So this also we have used in the earlier. Even the edge colors. By default, the edge color is face. Okay. So otherwise you can specify the value. Then data. So this also we have used quarks. This also is similar to the line chart what we have seen. So now let us see how to So let's see how to implement this. So we are importing NumPy as NP for the numerical calculation. And here I'm taking a NumPy array. So for that. And We are importing matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. And here I'm just printing the X and Y values. Here, if you see, I'm not specifying the Y values externally, but I have given it as an equation. Y is equals to X to the power of 2. X is these numbers. Y is the square of these numbers. Okay. Again, we are using X label as X, Y label as Y. Otherwise, if you want, you can give the X label as the number and Y label as Y is equals to X to the power of 2, you can give. X to the power of 2. Okay. And the title we are giving as the name of the graph, which is scatter plot. And here we are calling the method plt.scatter X comma Y comma color is equals to red. So let me give this method into me. So we are calling the method scatter. X and Y I am passing, color I am giving as red. That's all I am specifying. And we are plotting. So here you can see the output of this. Here the X label is number, Y label is Y is equals to X to the power of 2. Title of this is scatter plot. Okay. So X and Y. If X is 2, Y is 4. If X is 3, Y is 9. Okay. So the dots we have obtained. So by default, it will take O, right? So you can see the plot in terms of all votes. So if I want to change this, I should specify the marker. So here I am giving the same X and Y I am taking. Okay. So Y is equals to X to the power of 2. X label I have taken as number. Y label I have taken as square of the number. Title is scatter plot. And here we are calling the method scatter. X comma Y we are passing. And the label I'm specifying as stars. And the color we are giving as R. Now I'm specifying what should be the marker. The marker, I need it as a star. Okay, so I'm specifying star. Then the size of the marker also we are specifying, which is 50. And here I'm using plt.legend as well. Okay. So you know the purpose of this legend, right? Inside this box, this small box, whatever you're seeing, along with the interpretation of what is the meaning of these stars. That is the label. Okay, so this is the result of our scatter plot. Hope you enjoyed the session. Keep watching my videos. If you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Keep watching.